first, I want to appreciate you again for a beautiful time that we're going to spend together. It's another opportunity to actually learn, you know, to recognize the need to be financially free. When I mean financially free, I mean for you to be financially independent. You are not totally free until you are financially free. I will repeat that word again. You are not completely free until you are financially free. I want to repeat that. You are not totally free or completely free until you are free financially. I can see Fumi. Fumi, thank you for joining. Cynthia Bright, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Daniel Sazuwa, thank you for joining. Fidelis, Catherine, thank you. When we start more, I may not be able to be calling more people because I won't be able to see them anymore. But the ones that I can see now, of course, I'm just appreciating and thank you for being here. We're going to learn together. Quite a lot to learn today. I will try as much as I can to cover as much as we can. And when we cannot cover, where we have to stop, we have to stop. There will be a time for questions and answer. I will allow you to ask your questions. That will be at the end of the teaching. I know last week quite a number of people wanted to ask questions, even while the teaching was yet to be over. We want to encourage you to please wait till the end of the program. Wait till the end. I can see Etido. Etido, nice to have you here. You know, till the end of the program, and then yes, Etido, nice to have you. Nice to have you. Etido, this is a platform where we get to know ourselves too. You know, anything that have to do with flight tickets, anything that have to do, that's it. Etido, that's advert for you. You better send our check. You have to pay us for that advert. Well, anyway, Etido, nice to have you. Etido is here. Anything that have to do with flight tickets, especially for those of you that want to travel, Etido is a reliable person. Of course, that's advert for Etido. We are going to send you our account number to send us for that advert, Etido. Well, anyway, Etido, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I can see, of course, my very Apostle Sunday, my very pastor is here in the house. Daddy, I celebrate you. Thank you, Daddy, for your support, your prayer, for all that you do. I'm really grateful to you, Daddy, Apostle Sunday Iyi. Quite a number of people still joining. I'm able to eat up by 5 minutes. Giganti Praise, thank you. That's a wonderful one. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I am not able to see quite a number of people because my screen is limited to the number of people that are joining in that I can see from my end. But as people join in, I'm just using this to appreciate all of you. That's my Apostle Joseph Omoaka. Thank you for joining. As people join in, I'm just delaying so that all of us can start at the same time. I can tell you there is a lot I want to show to you today. Something that you don't know before. Something that you don't know before. I'm going to show it to you today. Like I did always say, when we have spiritual problems, we run down to our pastors. When we have spiritual problem, we will run to pastors. When we have medical problem, health challenge, we'll run to the doctor. When we have our automobile, that's our cars problems and all of that, we run to the mechanic to fix it. Last time I asked this question and somebody said you run to the bank. If you have financial problem, if you run to the bank, before bank can solve that problem for you, you should be providing something in return. I think in finance we call it collateral. There must be something that you have or what that the bank will want to see before they can give you any money to solve your financial problem. But do you know there is a level you build of finance? The bank will come to you and be begging you that they want to loan you. They want to give you money for a loan. I can tell you, there's a way you will so design yourself. The bank will come and beg you, please, we want to give you loan. They will tell you they want to give you loan. And if you're also credit worthy, if your credit score is high, the bank will come. There's what we call AIP. For those of you in the UK, what's AIP? AIP is called Agreement in Principle. Once you do that, the bank will be able to calculate this is the amount of money that they will give to you. I can see Esther, thank you for joining. Thank you. So the bank we want to give you money, but you see, before they can give you money, you should have been in credit, and then your credit score would have been very, very high. But anyway, that's by the wayside. But we are starting fully. I want to encourage you, we must embrace knowledge. Anybody doing well and successful in anything obviously know what you don't know, and that's why that person is successful or doing well. So the root word is actually in know. What's the root word for knowledge? The root word for knowledge is know. That's KNOW. That's the root word for knowledge. And once you know, you are actually set free. It's knowledge that brings freedom. Knowledge brings freedom. And like I have also mentioned, you cannot be completely free until you are financially free. I'll repeat that. Somebody type that in the page. You cannot, we will do all this class together. I want that communication. Type on the page. You cannot be completely free until you are financially free. So finance have a way to contribute to your freedom. Financial freedom is key. You can type in the chat, financial freedom is key. Today, we're going to try to catch up with quite a lot. We have a principle I'm going to show to you in finance. Quite a number of things that I will show to you. That's the title. You cannot be completely free until you are financially free. That's true. That's true. That's true. Now, here we start. Here we go. The first question I will always ask when we start this. But we are building a community here. The first question I always want to ask the people that is on this same umbrella with me is, have you found the opportunity? If you mute yourself so that everybody can hear, I can see my manager. My manager is in the house. My manager all the way. Yetunde Lawan, thank you for joining. That's my manager. Now, here comes the question. Have you found the opportunity that is going to provide financial security for you and your family? That's the first question. Have you found the opportunity that is going to provide for you what I refer to as financial security? Not just for you and your family. Have you found that opportunity? If your answer is no, I have not found it. Here comes the second question. The second question is, are you looking for that opportunity? Which opportunity are we talking about? The opportunity that will provide financial security for you and your family. Are you looking for that opportunity? If your answer is still no, remember the first one, if your answer is no, and yes, come to the second one. The first question was, have you found? Here comes the second question, are you looking if you have not found? So if you have not found, and then if you are not looking, here comes what I want to ask you. How will you explain this to your family? That you are not looking and that you have not even found. I can see Mr. Oldo. Mr. Oldo, thank you for joining.
So you didn't see me?
I have seen you and I've mentioned your name. That's my manager there. Yetunde Lawan. Thank you for joining me. Okay, let's go back to it. If you are not looking, and then if you have not found, the question is, how will you explain it to your family? That's the question. How will you explain that you are not looking, you are not searching, and then you have not found? It's a great, that if I thank God, that's why you are here. That's why you are here. There's what we call the red car principle. Everybody, please, as I'm teaching right, it's very important. There's what we call the red car principle. Red car principle. The red car principle. Let's assume on your way to work today. On your way to work today. If I've asked you, or if I ask you now, how many red cars did you see on your way to work today? How many red cars did you see? How many red cars or cars did you see on your way to work today? Those of you that went out today. How many red cars did you see? That's the first question I'm asking now. How many red cars did you see or did you notice? Probably you didn't find any. Probably you didn't find any. Or you didn't see. Or maybe you saw but you didn't recognize it. Here comes the second one. If I've told you that for every red car you will see, I will give you £100 when you are about to leave for work this morning. If I've told you this morning that for every red car that you will see, I will give you £100, what will you do? Can somebody tell me? Unmute yourself before you left the house this morning. Yes, go ahead, Joy. Go ahead, tell me, what will you do?
For red cars.
You will what?
Go searching for red cars.
You will be looking. You'll be searching for it, right?
Sure.
You see, I will tell you the truth. When you go through life, and you are not looking, and you are not aware of things, you know opportunity will always pass you by. If you go through life, you are not looking, opportunity will pass you by. And once you start looking, it comes what we call awareness. You know, and you know what you are looking for. And that's why we are here, to teach you. So that by the time your opportunity show face or show up, you recognize it, you take advantage of it, and then that's it. I define poor. Remember, the last time I defined poor to be, which is P-O-O-R-O. What did I define it to be? Good student, let's see. Who can remember that? What is poor?
Passing over opportunity repeatedly.
That is it. Thank you. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. That's what we define poor to be. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. So quite a number of people pass over opportunity, and then they pass it not just once, but twice, 3, 4, 5 times. They pass it over. You see that red car principle I just told you is when I told you you are going to get something out of it, then you start looking. So as you get knowledge, don't rest, start looking for this opportunity. And that's why I'm here, to lead you, to teach you the opportunity that is available to you. Remember, I told you 5 technology of making money. The biggest challenge that we have is that, yes, quite a number of people make money. A lot of people will always see money. Today, money has entered your hands. Today, money enter your hands. Today. Last week, there's some money that enter your hands. If you count from January till now, January, let's just say the full month of January, some money came into your hands. You see, The question is, can you really account for where all those money went? And that's why we want to look at budgeting today. What's budgeting? Budgeting is telling your money where it should go. In a very simple way to define budgeting, I said budgeting is telling your money where it should go instead of wondering where it went. Somebody type that in the platform. Budgeting is telling your money where it should go instead of wondering where it went. Quite a number of us, we are making a lot of money, but you see, we cannot attest to it where all of this money went. Do you know, if you operate the bank in the UK, if you check out the sum total of money that came into that account, you will see it that, because there always, each money credit that comes in, they will always sum it and calculate it at the end, at the bottom of your app. If you have not done that, go and check your account. They will give you the total, the sum total of all that came in into your account in a particular period of time. If it's yearly, you see it there. You will be blown away how much came in into that account. There was a day I checked, I was blown away how much I've entered the account. When I also checked through a particular source where I get money from, I was blown away how much came in. Those of you that have, like, for example, salary account, check it, how much came in for a particular period. I saw huge amount of money. I was, what? How? So you mean I got this? So in my mind, I'm trying to calculate, I wish all this money are still there. I wish all this money are still there. So like I said, budgeting is telling your money where it should go instead of wondering where it went. You see, one of the pitfalls for budgeting is overconfidence. If you don't budget, those people that don't budget, they have what we call overconfidence. Man, I know go touch this money. I will not spend the money. I know myself. I will not spend this money. Never. I know myself. I will not spend it. That's one of the pitfalls. Is overconfidence. You will say, I know myself. That's what you will say. You see, accident is always caused by, I think, 4 things. Accident is caused by 4 things. And what are these 4 things? The number 1 is overconfidence that I just mentioned. Overconfidence. Forgetfulness. Forgetfulness. I have another one, what I call carelessness. You are carefree, carelessness. And then the last one is I think I refer to it as inattentive. Yes, inattentive. 4, overconfidence, forgetfulness, inattentive, and then the last one, carelessness. Please write this down. Never keep your budget inside your head. Write it out. Never keep your budget inside your head. Write it out. Never keep your budget inside your head. Write it out. Write it out. People who think on paper think better. You can also write that one down. People who think on paper think better. People who think on paper think better. Don't have it on your head. No. Never keep your budget inside your head. Write it out. And I'm going to show you a principle today on how to do that. There's what we call 70-30 principle. You are going to learn that today. 70-30 principle. You must deliberately ensure that your money is not accessible to your reach easily. Let me advise all of you here. Please, I beg you in the name of God. You must, look at it now, deliberately ensure that your money is not within your reach easily. Deliberately, intentionally do that. Your money is not within your reach at all, easily. You must deliberately ensure your money is not accessible to you easily. It's very key, it's important. That is why some people put money on fixed deposits. You see all those credit cards. In fact, let me tell you, Paul, I did something. There's one of my bank card. In fact, the card got spoiled. If I to go to the bank to go and tell them that, oh, the card is bad. But since I started learning on this, since I started working on this, in fact, I've been taught not to make it accessible. So what I just did now, I left the card like that. The card is bad, so I don't even have access to the account anymore. I deliberately made that account for me not to be accessible to it. All of you, if you apply all of this, I tell you, very soon you are coming to thank me. You will thank me later. Let me show you another thing. There are two things you should always do, or two places you should go, or when you are going, you shouldn't carry money. My role is to teach you here. Don't argue with me. And don't also be emotional about this, because I'm coming to teach you about emotion now. There are two places when you are going, don't carry money. If at all you will carry money, carry little money. There are two places when you are going to go, two places that you shouldn't carry money. First, where there is celebration. People are doing birthday party. They are doing parties, celebration, where they are going to play a lot of music that will appeal to your emotion. Don't carry money. Someone is doing a wedding. Don't carry money. Like I said, if you must carry money, carry very like change, so to say. Are you teaching us to be greedy or to be whatever? You see, don't worry, I'll come and teach you, or come and let you know that these are some of what's indisciplined. Poor people, that's the way they will think. I said, when you are going to two places, don't carry money. Where there is celebration, because they will appeal to your emotion. And then the second one, where there is sadness. Where there is sadness, don't carry money, because they will appeal to your emotion. Money and emotion work together. Money and your emotion work together. Where there is celebration, and where there is, for example, burial, when they will start crying, and you came with, for example, maybe 20,000 is in your pocket. Those of you in Nigeria, you know, they do celebration very well in Nigeria, both burial and both party and all of that. You have 20,000 naira, and then it's in your pocket, and then someone that have lost, and then the person starts manipulating you emotionally. It will appeal to your emotion. Please, and you start crying. You see, my father left us, my mother left us. We are just one. Yesterday I've not eaten. You see your emotion, and you have 20,000. There is something that will tell you, say, you have 20,000. You are wicked. This person that have not eaten, the person is crying. Give the person 10,000. You see, your emotion is already attached now. Before you know it, you dip your hand into your pocket. You give what? 10,000 out of your 20,000. Before you know it, the Obito people, when I mean Obito, for those of you that are not Nigerians that are here, Obito are people that play during burial. Before you know it, they'll whisper to your name to the person playing the band or playing music. And then the person will start using your name to sing. Which person name should I use now? Let me look for the platform. I can only see Pastor Zion Peter. They say Zion Peter, and it's only 10,000 remaining in his pocket. He has given 10,000 out. And then the person start playing Manara, Zion Peter, Zion Peter. Hey, Zion head will start getting to swell. Zion International. Zion Peter. When I say Zion, you shout Peter, Zion Peter. Before you know it, it will start with his leg. His leg will start moving. Before you know it, his hand will start moving. Before you know it, Zion Peter will stand up and go to the front of the musician. He has forgotten his only 10,000 remaining in his pocket. He will put hand into the pocket, bring out the 10,000. He will start spraying. And the more he's spraying, the more the music will be giving him. Zion, Zion, Zion International. Before you know what is going on, the entire 10,000 is finished. Only for everybody to finish, they will see Zion trekking home because he has even spent his transport. All of you will come and thank me later for this now teaching you. If you are learning in this platform, and all of you are muted, some of you, I know you have been laughing. But you see, I will teach you what will help. Let me thank you. If you mute yourself so that we can hear. I know you are laughing. It's fine. It's okay. Go back to the platform. If you know you have not subscribed, the last teaching is on the platform already. If you know you have not subscribed, you better subscribe to the platform on our YouTube page, George Owen. Subscribe to that YouTube page now. Sister Meza, I can see you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. I really enjoyed this last part. Thank you.
All right, don't worry. You will learn more. Let's go back. Now, if you go to the YouTube page, those of you now, if you are doing wrong now, you see, don't enjoy this alone. That thing I sent to you now, for now, as at now, like now, send it and share it and invite your friends to come here now, like now. They need to come here to hear this. Because if it's only you one that is worthy, another person is going to be hiring your money. So if you have money, I have money, we are all okay. Olu for me, please, if you mute yourself, please. Ola Olu Femi. Ola Olu, yeah, thank you. By the time you have money, I have money. I'm not going to be hiring your money. You are not going to hide my own. We are all rich. We are all rich. It is, in fact, poor people commit crime more than rich people. I can tell you that. Poor people commit more crime than rich people. Do you think now, as Alingo Dangote is now, Alingo Dangote will just carry a gun now and say he want to go and steal? No, he's not going to do that. Share, like I said, share the link now. Share that link that was sent to you on your WhatsApp. Share it to other people. Let them come here. Let them come and learn. And then if you have not subscribed to the YouTube page, go to the YouTube page and subscribe now, like now. We are teaching you finance. Like I said, if you go to the doctor, they will help you for health. But if you come, when it comes to financial problem, who do you run to? Who? Bank will not give you money. That's why we are creating this platform, for you to be educated financially. For you to be educated financially. If you refuse to embrace knowledge, ignorance will undress you in public. If you refuse to embrace knowledge, ignorance will undress you in public. Somebody type that on the platform. If you refuse to embrace knowledge, ignorance will undress you in the public and make you go naked, both public and privately, if you refuse to embrace knowledge. So, going back to Pastor Zion, now Pastor Zion has finished all his money, he's trekking home. And the people he even spent his money on, they will drive and pass him. But you see, they appeased to his emotion, and that was why. So I said two places. The stimulus that comes with money is emotion. Please take note of that. You can write that one down. The stimulus that comes with money is emotion. So you have to guide your emotion. Money goes with emotion. That's why when you receive credit alert on your account, you are happy. When you receive credit alert, you are happy. But once you receive debit, you are sad. That's money. Emotion is involved. money and emotion work together. If I send, which person's name should I use here? Omosede. If I send Omosede 50,000 pounds now, if I send Omosede 50,000 pounds now, if I send to Omosede, you can see the joy. The joy is the same thing. When that money is missing, she will be sad. So money and emotion work together. Anybody that can appeal to your emotion, we collect money from you. Anybody that can appeal to your emotion, we certainly collect money from you. Anybody that can appeal to your emotion, we collect money from you. In sales, this is very important, especially those of you that are in sales, that sell one or two things. You can appeal to people's emotion. People buy things from people they like. So anybody that can appeal to your emotion, we certainly collect money from you. That's the truth. So money and emotion work together. If you are not in charge of your emotion, you will not be in charge of your money. If you are not in charge of your emotion, you can never be in charge of your money. You have to be in charge of your emotion. Deliberately be in charge of your emotion. Let me speak to young people, those of you that are young here. To young people, young men, especially the men now. Men, listen to me, please. Young men, those of you that are not married, especially those of you that are not married and then you have a business. Those of you that are not married, please listen to this. Very important. You know, you must learn to control your emotion. Very important. One of the emotions you must control is what I refer to as your sexual emotion. Very important. Your sexual drive. If you have a business, I can't tell you, a lot of people have actually gone down because they couldn't control this part of the emotion. Your sexual drive, your sexual emotion, you must deliberately control it. A man who wants to manage his money must manage the zip of his trouser. If you want to manage your money, you must manage the zip of your trouser. Very important. Very important. Any woman that wants to enter your pocket must first of all enter your eyes. Any woman that wants to enter your pocket must first of all enter your eyes. It must enter your eyes. You see, they will not only empty your pocket, they will create what we call hole. There will be hole in your pocket. They will create hole in it. And some of these women, not all of them, some of these women or ladies, the only thing they can offer is what I refer to as digitally branded eyelashes. Somebody type that one. Digitally branded eyelashes. Type it on the platform. What some of them can offer you is what I refer to as digitally branded eyelashes. That's all. When you see them, don't just run. Flee. There is a difference between flee and running. And digitally branded eyelashes. Wisdom, thank you. Wisdom DK. I said, not just run. What I'm teaching you now is, I said you should flee. There's a difference between running and fleeing. Flee. Flee. Let me let you know. The first thing God gave to man was not woman. I'll repeat that again. The first thing God gave to man was not woman. The first thing God gave to man was work. I'll repeat that again. The first thing God gave to man was not woman. The first thing God gave to man was work. He asked Adam to gather and take care of the garden. That was work before he provided him a woman. Hope men, yeah, you have learned. And then the young men, you have learned something. Let me also talk to the women. Let me help the ladies also. We must balance it up. We must balance it. I know the women now, they are not happy with me. But we must balance it. If you are a woman, please, I beg you, especially young ladies, you must learn to open your eyes and not to be blinded by love. You must learn. Women can easily fall in love. You must learn to open your eyes. Open your eyes and not be blinded by love. Don't let the man tell you sweet things. He will kill his mother for you. He will kill his father for you. If you just agree for me now, you see this estate, I will give it to you. Don't fall like that. And then, because he's promising you heaven and earth, so to say, the little school fees you have, you use to fry egg for him. Women, please, I beg you, don't use your school fees to fry egg for your friend or your boyfriend or the person you have relationship with. Let him go and work. No man should depend on a woman for any money. Any man that is collecting money from you, that man does not mean you well. Any man collecting money from you as a woman, that man does not mean you well. Like I said, don't go and use your school fees to fry egg and Indomie, so to say. Don't use your school fees to fry egg for the boy. Let him go and work. Let him go and work. We must embrace all these principles. We must be smart financially. They give you school fees, the boy manipulated you, and then you are blinded with love. You will see that boy very soon will leave you and look for another girl. Or you see, I tell you the truth, if you are financially free as a woman, it's only the best that will come your way. That's the truth. Some people are looking for a husband. As a lady, you are looking for a husband. Don't look for a husband. Create value. Husband will look for you. Don't look for a husband. Create value. You will have 20 men begging with car key, and you'll be rejecting them. You use cane to flog some away. How can you be a lady? You are looking for a husband. You are 35 years. You are 40 years. You say you are looking for a husband. That's an error. You have not created value for yourself, and that's why. Create value. You will be the one to select out of 20 that will be begging, and no man will play with you if you can actually not depend on any man for anything. Leave that cultural thing that, oh, it's the man must. No, work on yourself very well and be free financially. Don't depend on any man for anything. When a man knows you are not depending on him for anything, that man will respect you. Build yourself up. Create value for yourself. Because men take advantage of women. Men will exploit you financially, sexually, emotionally, and otherwise. You must be intentional. You must be intentional. Money does not have the character of his own. Money certainly will take the character of his owner. Money does not have the character of his own. Money will put on himself the character of his owner. Let me also help some of you that have some money already. Don't let people play on your emotions. You know, in some part of the country, especially where I come from, we have a way of making wealthy people feel guilty. Don't let anybody play on your emotion and make you feel guilty. In the part of the place I come from, the poor people around us have a way of making us feel guilty. They make wealthy people feel guilty. And why are they making them feel guilty? They make them feel guilty for not spending all their money. We just make them feel guilty for not spending all their money on us. A lot of indisciplined people who will visit the result of their indiscipline on someone who, through discipline, please take note, through indiscipline, has actually gathered and built their wealth. Through discipline, has gathered and built their wealth through discipline. So these people that are thinking, oh, spend your money, spend your money, spend your money, spend it now. What is money for? Is it not for spending? They are making you feel guilty. You see, that's the same attitude they had. That's why they are where they are. They want you to have that same attitude. And it's that indiscipline that has kept them where they are. So people that are through discipline create and build their wealth over time. Those other people, through indiscipline, are poor. They want you to feel guilty. Please don't feel guilty. You are not the cause of their poverty. There's what we call the crab technology. They say if you put 10 crab into one basket, while this one is trying to pull away, go out of the basket, the other one will drag it down, or drag the crab down. The crab technology. When everybody around you is poor, they want you that is only the one that is rich among them. They want to make you poor. They want you to be the same way. So you must jealously guide your money. Don't make them appeal to your emotion or make you feel guilty. If you must ever build wealth, please take note. Yes, that's it, the crab technology. If you must ever build wealth, you must spend less than you earn. Please type that one down. Very important. That is key. You must spend less than you earn. You must spend less than you earn. If you must truly and ever build wealth, you must spend less than you earn. Spend less than you earn. Spend less. You can see I'm repeating it. Spend less than you are earning. You must be disciplined when it comes to spending. You must exercise what I refer to as self-control. You must spend less than you earn. And you have to be deliberate and intentional to limit the flow. To limit the flow. You must limit that flowing, that money flowing out of you. You must limit it. You shouldn't impress anybody. You shouldn't impress anybody. You must spend less than you earn. Please, I beg you, spend less than you earn. Please write this one down. When your outflow is more than your inflow, your upkeep will be your downfall. When your outgo is more than your inflow, your upkeep will be your downfall. You must intentionally spend less than you are earning. You must spend less than you are earning. When your outgo is more than your inflow, your upkeep will be your downfall. I know your question you have in your heart is, what if what I earn is not even enough? What if what I earn is not 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 enough? Let me tell you, it will never be enough. That's the truth. If you are currently your earning is 50,000 now, even though if they pay you 100,000, it will not still be enough. I can tell you, because Pareto's principle will hold you. What is Pareto's principle? Pareto's principle states that expenses will rise up to meet income and keep you the same. Pareto's principle. Expenses will always rise up to meet up with income and keep you the same. Pareto's principle. Pareto's principle state that expenses will always rise up to meet up with income and keep you the same. So like I said, you must spend less than you earn. What you are making now will never be enough. You know, the truth is we cannot actually not teach, you know, we can teach on money management, but what we cannot do is actually how people spend or people spend this skill. We can teach on money management or money management skill, but what we cannot actually do is, you know, the spending skill. You don't need to teach people how to spend money. All of us have that, you know, is an automatic anointing to spend. The truth is, a lot of people, the attitude towards money is that money is for spending. Poor people will say, why are you keeping all this money? What is money for? Is it not for spending? I beg, choppy money life. They will come and paint a picture before you. Somebody that has some money, he died and left the money. He didn't spend the money. That's poor people talk. What is the money for? It is for spending. Let me tell you the truth. Monkey they jump, monkey they jump. And because tree near tree, oh, I will repeat that. Monkey they jump, monkey they jump. I say now because tree near tree, you will soon know that there are seasons. There is time for plenty, there is time for dryness. I can tell you, all of you. It's what you kept during the time of plenty that will sustain you during the time of dryness. That was the principle Joseph gave to Pharaoh. Save 20% during the time of what? Plenty. Your 20% you have saved will keep you to be during the year of dryness. That was the principle Joseph told Pharaoh. And that was what was applied. That was what Pharaoh did. Let me let you know. People that are saying money is for spending, money is for spending. It is the same, you know, indiscipline that allowed them to be where they are. If you must truly build wealth, you must ensure you are intentional when it comes to your spending. Let me let you know the principle of 70-30. All of you, write that one down now. 70-30 principle on budgeting. Let me share my slide with you. I should share this with you. 70-20 principle. I hope I'm able to share this with you. Let's see. Just 1 minute, I'm sharing with you so that all of you can see this. What you should do when it comes to I'm just sharing. I'm sharing with you. 1 minute. I'm hoping to share this. Can you all see what I have shared?
Yes,
We can see it.
Yes, sir.
You can see it, eh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Let's see the 70-20 principle. Coming back to this diagram that you can see on the platform. Let me see the 70-20 principle.
And you go picking food. Never mind.
It's still loading. Sorry, just 1 minute. It's loading. Why is loading? Let me quickly teach you on this.
I'll call you back.
All right. Quickly. Let me quickly go on this before I show you 70-20. Or let's do 70-20 first, and then we'll come back to this. I'm trying. The 70-20 is loading. It's taking time to load. Okay, let me quickly show you this because of time, and then we'll come back to 70-20 principle. Now, what you can see on the platform, you can see the E, the S, the B, and I. Can all of you see that?
Yes, we can see that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please mute yourself. Mute yourself so that I know you can see it now, so that I cannot teach with it.
Yes.
Please, can you mute yourself? Now I'm going to teach with this. Can you mute yourself, please? Who is that person that left? If you mute yourself is better, so I can go ahead. Okay, I'm going to mute the person, Who was the person that is making that noise? Please, you have to mute yourself. I'm just muting them up now, so that we can all learn here. All right, I think we are fine now. Please ensure you mute yourself to help others that are learning. All right, let's come back to 70. Okay, let's go back to EBSI. Let me quickly teach on that. Remember, I taught you on the technology of making money, and I talked about 5 technology of making money. How many of you remember that? 5 technology of making money. I taught on that. 5 technology of making money. And I said the number one was what I refer to as the biodegradable technology. I talked about the brand and image technology. I talked about the power technology. I talked about the system technology. How many of you remember? If you remember the very first one, I talked about that people make money using their body. And I advise the people, especially the ones in the UK, that you should please try as much as possible to diversify. But let's quickly look at what Robert Kiyosaki did with the cash flow quadrant. This, what you can see on the platform, is called the cash flow quadrant. He talked about the E. The E that you can see here is what he referred to as the employee. He talked about the S. The S is self-employed. He talked about the B. The B here is the business owner. And then the I was the investor. He talked about the employee, which is E. E stands for employee. The S stands for self-employed, as you can see on the diagram. The B here stands for what? Business owner. And then the I stands for investor. If you come back here under the what? The E, it's called what we call the active income. The E here is you have a job and then you get money at the end of the day. So what you are doing is you are using time to make money. Please take note. When you are employed, those of you in the UK, you have employment, you are employed, you work and they pay you. What you are doing is you are using time to make money. You can see here, you can see that it said time equals to money. And there is no leverage at all. E, you have a job. And that is called active income. Active income. It is referred to as what? Active income. There are 3 kinds of income. What are the 3 kinds of income? It is called the active income or the earned income, which is your work. We have passive income, which is actually your handwork, or a work that you do once. and then it continues to generate money for you. For example, you are a songwriter, you write a song, or for example, you build like an event center, and after building it and people go there, after using the event center, they pay you money. So that is what we call passive income. So the last one is what we call portfolio income. Portfolio income. 3 kinds of income. Number 1, don't learn to forget. Somebody type it on the platform. Number 1 is what we refer to as what? Earn income, or what I refer to as active income. Number 2, passive income. Number 3, portfolio income. What is portfolio income? These are income generated from stock, bonds, mutual funds, and for example, real estate. But let's come back to the E. The E, you see that you have a job and then you are using time to make money. That is the E. Then if you come down to the S, the self-employed. The self-employed is you own a job. It's different from you have a job, but still you are still using time to make money. There is difference between self-employed and employed. Employed is that, oh, you are employed, you have a job, somebody employed you, and then you are using time to make money. But the self-employed is that you own a job, but still you are still using time to make money, and there is no leverage. For example, you are a doctor. If you are a doctor, you have hospital. That is self-employed. Because if you are not there, that hospital is not going to run, because they still depend on you. So your time is still needed. You are using time to make money. But let's come down to the business owner. Watch this. In the business owner column, you can see it's called passive income. It doesn't depend. If you see up at the top, you can see passive income. It doesn't depend on your presence, like you can see here. Not dependent on your presence. And this part, you see, you own a system. You own a system, and people work for you. So at this level, you are using people to make money. You are no more using time to make money. You are buying people's time, as it were, to make money. At this level, you are leveraging on people to make money. Then the last one that you have here is called the investor. At this level, money works for you. You are no more using people. Your money works. You can see this part that said money equals to money. So it's not passive income. Money works for you. So money is what is bringing money for you. The 4 of them, like you can see, is called the cash flow quadrant, and it was written in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Cash Flow Quadrant. Robert Kiyosaki is the writer for Rich Dad Poor Dad. I will explain this in another simple way that it will be easier for you to recognize. Let's see type of income. Can you see type of income? Can you see that? Or is it the former one that is still showing there?
Yeah, the former one is still showing, sir.
Okay, let's see. We have to stop the slide. Let me quickly show you the difference between earned income, portfolio income, and then the passive income. I will share my slide again so that you can be able to see it. If you are learning, say I am learning.
I am learning.
Okay, that's good. I love that.
I am learning. Thank you.
Good. I love that. Yes, I love it. We must learn. Let's see this. We can see the new slide now, right?
Is everybody okay then?
Can we see the new slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see it in this way. Type of income. This will explain it better. You see, any income, for example, you work at McDonald's. You are working at McDonald's. We call it earned income. But you see, portfolio income is you own McDonald's stock. If you buy stock from McDonald's, you own it. You don't physically need to be present in McDonald's, but you see, but that you decide to buy stock from McDonald's is called portfolio income. you will continue to get shares, or you continue to get, when they share dividends, you continue to get money in return. But you see, buying franchise, for example, is called passive income. If you buy franchise from McDonald's, for example, you decide to buy franchise with McDonald's, you then open a McDonald's, you only bought the franchise. Who are the people talking on the platform? You make it difficult for other people to learn.
Something from the floor.
I'm going to mute the person.
No, not a second. Give it to me.
All right, I have to just mute that person. Person is carried away. So with the McDonald's explanation, you can see the difference between portfolio income, passive income, and your earned income, what we refer to as active income. The first question I want to ask you, according to Robert Kiyosaki, if you want to build true wealth and you want to be financially free, you must focus on your portfolio income and then active income, as passive income, as the case may be. Your active income is not enough. Your earned income, it needs your time. And what differentiates the employee and then the self-employed from the business owner and then the investor is what we refer to as system. Is what is referred to as what? System. It is what is referred to as system. If you see the line in the quadrants that we showed earlier on, remember I showed you the quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki, the 4 quadrants. Let me show you again. Look at it. Robert Kiyosaki said that this line that you can see in the middle that separated the self-employed and then the employee from the business owner and the investor is called system. You must have a system in place, and to be wealthy truly, or to be financially free, you must concentrate on your right hand side, where people work for you and money work for you. The first question I'm asking you now is, which of these are you currently using to make money? Which of these are you using to make money? Are you a self-employed person? Are you an employee? You are not going to do so much financially. That's why I'm teaching you this now. You must now think of ensuring you have people making money for you, or money making money for you. Money making money for you. Let me let you know this, and this is very important. Please take notes. Until you have people making money for you, money making money for you, you cannot be financially free. Because I teach on system, and that's why I have always been teaching on strategic foresight. Remember the very first teaching we did when I was mentioning President Bush saw ahead what was to come, and then he prepared himself ahead. You must be financially sound when it comes to strategy, or you must be strategic when it comes to finance. I can teach you this. Please, anything I want to teach you now, if you are not going to come back and thank me for it, if you follow it, there is no way you will not come and thank me. I want to show you something. I know one or two, well, in fact, all of us here, or majority of us, what we focus on is those two. Either you are a self-employed person, or you are just working for someone and you are earning money. And I say you cannot be truly financially free when you use those two. We need to teach people on how to move into the other side of the quadrant, which is the business owner and then the investor. And one of the way you can truly make money is through investing. You must invest. I can tell you that. You must invest. You must invest. I'm going to show you something. Let me show it to you now. Remember, I talked about portfolio income. Portfolio income, like I said, is when you invest in what? In stock, in bonds, in mutual fund, real estate. Let me show you something that happened just, I think, yesterday. This is more private, but I will show you. Remember, I told you the last time we met that one of the secrets of the rich people is that they want to keep you poor. Robert Kiyosaki said, he said, never teach the poor people what you know. He said, keep them poor. I showed you that last time we met. Never show the poor people what you know. He said, keep them poor. But thank God for this platform. I'm showing you what it takes to make money. You don't need to put money in the bank. You cannot be financially free like that. Your money must be sent on an errand. Remember, I said money is your slave, so also is the children of the slave. I said the children of the money is the profit that comes from it. Your money must go ahead and work for you. But in as much as we are saying this, you must be sound when it comes to investment. And like I said, you must investigate before you invest. You must investigate before you invest. All I want to show you now, don't just take my word for it. Please, I beg you, investigate before you invest. Navida was selling their stock last week here about 600 and something. Do you know, as of today, it is sold for almost 721. And I can tell you, it's still going to go up and it's still going to rise. I can tell you. I know a lot of us don't know Navida. Let me show you something here. It's actually a technological company that are into chips. They provide chips, and as at now, you can see Nvidia. You'll be able to see that I just shared now. That's Nvidia. You can go ahead and check them out later. Yes. Let me tell you something that happened just I think 4 days ago. Nvidia is one of the company that provide chips they use now for what we call generative AI, artificial intelligence. You see, what makes people strategic is information. The day President Bush took that book and read, when someone wrote on the Great Influenza that happened in 1819, when President Bush read that book, it was information that made him to make that decision to set up for COVID-19 as of 2005. Information is key. Don't forget, I told you what the king in England, King Charles, he mentioned something about AI. If you remember, he said, let me play it for you. If you do not remember I know I have showed it to you before. What was King narrative? Let's see. If you can see this, let me know you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it?
No. No, sir. No, sir. We can't, sir. We cannot see, sir.
Electricity,
Okay.
It's not showing.
the splitting of
Can
the
you see it
atom,
now?
the creation of the rise
No,
of
it's not showing, sir.
artificial intelligence.
Okay, let me quickly share it.
Yeah, but we can hear it.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to share it. You should be able to see it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm going to show it to you. You will see it. All right. Can you see it now?
No, sir.
You should see it
Not
now.
yet, sir.
No, sir.
It is
Nothing.
incumbent on those with responsibility
It's open now. We can see.
powerful artificial
We can see now.
considered by many of the greatest thinkers of our age to be no less significant, no less important than the discovery of electricity, the splitting of the atom, the creation of the World Wide Web, or even the harnessing of fire. AI holds the potential to completely transform life as we know it, to help us better treat and perhaps even cure conditions like cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's, to hasten our journey towards net zero and realize a new era of potentially limitless clean green energy, even just to help us make our everyday lives a bit easier. However, if we are to realize the untold benefits...
Okay, let me stop it. Now, you will see right there, King Charles highlighted some of the benefits that will come with AI. I can tell all of you, if you don't know this now, you are already not strategically positioning yourself. AI is the thing now. Just 4 days ago, a company in China built the first AI baby. Is it like a 3-year-old baby? The baby have emotion. Is able to sweep the house, is able to clean, is able to wash dishes. They call it tongue. In fact, let me show you. I'm coming to Navida because that's where I want to show you something about Navida. What's coming up in terms of investment. Let's show you the first AI baby that was built just 4 days ago here. Can you see it? Can you all see it?
Yes, sir. We can see it.
Okay, let's
While
play.
headlines might scream about the arrival of the world's first AI child, it's crucial to delve deeper before accepting this narrative at face value. TongTong, the AI entity developed by the Beijing Institute for General Artificial Intelligence, BeiGai, represents a significant step in AI research, but it's not a biological child, nor truly sentient. First things first, TongTong is not a living biological being. It doesn't possess a physical body or the complex biological processes that define a human child. Instead, it's a sophisticated virtual AI entity designed to exhibit human-like characteristics and interact with the world through digital means. BeiGai claims TongTong exhibits various impressive abilities, including autonomous learning. The system can reportedly learn and adapt from its interactions with the environment, similar to how children learn from their experiences. Problem solving. TongTong can allegedly solve basic problems and navigate simple challenges. Emotional understanding. BeiGai suggests the AI can understand and respond to human emotions on a rudimentary level. Task completion. The system can reportedly complete basic...
I'll come back to you all. Now, you see, from what just happened like 4 days ago, you can Google all of this that I am showing you. You will see everything I'm showing you there. 4 days ago, this just happened. They have designed a baby, a child, that can learn within the environment. Meaning, if you have that AI child, as it were, in your house, over time, is able to learn with the environment to the extent that you'll be able, if, for example, if you are Yoruba, the baby will start speaking Yoruba over time because he's able to learn with the environment. Just like a baby, your child will learn, staying with you in the house. It's baby, because the question is, how did you teach your child how to speak your language? Did you sit down your child down and start teaching by writing on the board and say, this is how to speak or this is what to say? No. By hearing you consistently perpetually, continually, the child began to learn and then start speaking Igbo language or Yoruba language or speaking French or Spanish, as the case may be. So what China just did, they've designed the first AI child or baby, a 3 years old, that can do things in the house, clean, do work, do everything in the house as far as human is concerned. He's able to also reason. He can speak to you. He's able to, for example, you can ask a question, he will respond. For example, if maybe you left your bag inside the kitchen and he was there in the kitchen, and now you are in the city room, you can speak to that very AI child, as it were, and said, Tang, please, can you go get that green bag in the kitchen? He will leave where you are and walk straight to the kitchen and go and get the green bag. If you don't know what is to come, let me let you know. I'm telling you all of this now, it looks strange. Say, I beg you, George, what are you saying? George, it's not possible. I pity all of you if you are speaking in like that. In fact, if you are thinking like that, it just shows that your wisdom pipe is blocked when you think like that. I can tell all of you, 80% of job, listen now, especially those of you in the UK, because before it will get to Nigeria, it will first of all happen here. It's already happening here if you don't know. I showed you last week or last time we met, the AI people that were, or human as it were, that were right in the stadium. Some were at the train station. The baby will be able to function like the normal baby humans that you have in the house. He will have emotion. There are some certain things you will tell the Tang, he start crying because he has emotion too. Just like you will tell humans will start crying. So AI, I tell you, like I also said last time, 80% of job human that involves human energy, which is that same active income where you get to be employed, 80% of job will be lost in the UK. I can tell you the truth. So what is the connectivity with NVIDIA? NVIDIA is actually the company providing the chips that is being used now in this AI, all of these things that is coming up. Very soon, technology will be used as security in all over the world. Before it will get to Nigeria, you will start seeing it in the UK. Technology will be used for transportation. All the people riding cab will lose their job. It will still get to Nigeria. It will still get to Canada. It's already in Canada. It's already in UK. If you are not started seeing them, very soon you start seeing them. You will book a cab. The car will come. Nobody will be inside. To take you to your location that you are going. That is why, if you invest in NVIDIA stock today, I can tell you, still do your investigation. We are already there. We know. It's because of all this information we can use to predict and determine what is to come, and then we know where to put our money. I can tell you, if you invest in NVIDIA, there is no way. The stock now that is selling for 700 and something now, as of today, last week it was 600 and something, as of today is 712 or 721. It will, before the ending of this month, I can tell you it's going to get to 1,000. I can tell you, if you invest in NVIDIA stock as at 10 years ago, I think I browsed up something for NVIDIA. Okay, let's see this together. Let me share this with you. I think it will just help. You see, all of what I'm showing you now is the secret of wealth. Is the secret of people that are into wealth that I'm showing to you now. But you see, what we were taught while we were growing up is go to school, graduate, get the certificate, and look for a job. That will not give you any money. You are only using one part, and once your body gets old, that is the end. You will not be able to use your body to make money again. They will even fire you from the work. Just like AI is coming now to take over that your work. Did you hear when King Charles said AI will be used to diagnose cancer and treat cancer. You don't even need human being again. You'll be shocked. And the doctor that will perform operation, if you are a nurse, listen to me, listen. If you are a nurse, you are a doctor in the house. The doctor, listen now, that is working today, by the time, very soon, you will have AI to perform that operation. Someone that is built, but its AI is going to perform the operation on you. That's it. You don't need human effort at all. Were you not aware? Was it last week, Elon Musk? The first chips has been implanted in human's brain. So many things to show you. The first chips implanted on human's brain. In fact, let me show that one to you before I come back to Navida's. Let me show you this. Everybody, let's see this together. Can you see it? If you can see it, let me know you can see it before I play it. Somebody should tell me I can see it.
I can see it.
All right, now
Yeah, I can see
I'm going
it.
to,
Yes, I can
I'm
see
going
it,
to
please.
play it now. Since
Yes, I
you can see it.
I can see it.
This was just, I think this was last week here. Just last week here. I think last week.
Elon Musk is saying his Neuralink company has successfully implanted one of its wireless brain chips in a human for the first time. He made the announcement on X, his social media platform, saying the procedure happened on Sunday. He says the subject is recovering well and the initial results show a promising neuron spike detection. Mr. Musk says the product has been given the name telepathy and the plan is for it to enable control of a phone, computer or almost any linked device just by thinking about them. Several rival companies have already implanted what are known as brain-computer interface systems in humans after tests were carried out initially on monkeys. With more, here's our North America correspondent Peter Bowes.
What Elon Musk's Neuralink is trying to do is what a number of other companies have been attempting for quite a while now, and that is essentially to create a brain-computer interface that will allow a human being to carry out an action through thought alone. Now, it involves implanting a number of microchips into the brain that connect to a part of the brain that is responsible for movement intention. It has the effect that wirelessly it can send a signal to an app that can interpret a person's intentions. It sounds very futuristic, but according to Elon...
I'm going to stop that. I'm going to stop that now so that all of us can come back here. Do you know this was just on the 29th of January? It happened 29th of January. 29th of January. Just 29th of January. It happened here 29th of January. The first chips implanted on human brain. If I tell you, if you are not intentional, if you don't listen to what I'm teaching you now, see, information is key. Your question is, how come, George, you are aware of all of these things? I take time out to study and then relate my study to what is currently going on in the environment and what is to come, and then it helps me to make decisions. That has happened already. It was first of all tested on monkeys, but now it's been tested on the first human. That is what is coming. And what is helping to make the provision is this Nvidia I told you about, that if you invest in their stock as of today, the stock is going to go up. I can guarantee you that. It will get, today is 700 and something, 712 or 721. It's going to get up to 1,000, even up to 2,000. I said I was going to show you something. If you have invested in Nvidia as at maybe 10 years ago, let's see this together. If you can see it, somebody that can see it, I want you to read it out, and let's see if everybody will be able to hear you. read this part I have highlighted. Somebody should unmute yourself and read this. Anybody can read this. I want you to read it.
Could you please zoom in for us, please?
Well, you can see it, right?
Yeah, it says, for Navida, if you purchased a decade ago, you are likely feeling really good about your investment today. A $1,000 investment made in December 2013 would be worth $125,690.36 or a 12,469.04% gain as of December 29, 2023, according to our calculations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for reading it for everybody to hear. Do you know, even you see the way you were calling that money, it was very heavy, even to the extent even you yourself you couldn't pronounce or make the pronunciation of those money in terms of figure. You couldn't call the figure because it was so heavy. You see, very soon you will start, by the time you start making all this huge amount of money, you'll be able to pronounce them, to not be heavy again. God does not give you what you actually require or what you request for. No, God will give to you what you are prepared for. There's some money that will get into your hand now. The money will destroy you because you don't have the capacity. So the first is like what we are doing now. We are building capacity to be able to pronounce such huge amount of money without making mistake. That is, once you invest on Navida, buy their stock. Once you buy their stock, I tell you the truth. Nobody, you see this thing I'm telling you now, you are supposed to pay me heavily to reveal such a thing. And like I will also advise you, don't just invest in it without investigating. Go and find. Don't say, oh, George said it. Do your own research. Do your research. Investigate it before you commit your money into it. Investigate before you put your money into it. Please, I beg you. The only way you can make true wealth is through portfolio income and passive income. Making money work for you and making people work for you. Not you working and then you making the money. Very soon, you will see. You all know how I started. You won't say, oh, it's blood money George did. It's not blood money. And it's not yahoo like some people will say, oh, yeah. No. It's genuine money. Just like I'm teaching you now, me, I'm practicing it. Me, I'm involved, I'm doing it. And I will also advise you in terms of investment. Don't just put huge amount of money. Give little and watch it grow. Give what you can afford to lose. That's why you need, I say, if you need health, if you have health problem, you go to doctor. That's why you need financial coach like us to teach you all of this on what you need to do with money. We teach you the right way on how to manage, multiply, and make money. That's what the platform is all about. And that's why I'm just, if you have not subscribed to our platform on our YouTube page, go there now and subscribe. That's what we teach in that platform on how to make money. If you have financial problem, come here. Anybody that have quite a number, all of us that are on this platform now, we all have financial problem one way or the other. And our family have financial problem, and you do not invite them here. Our next conference or presentation is going to be, I think 24th. Let me check that up on my. I know the coordinator sent it to me earlier on. Let's see. Yes, 24th of this month. You came here alone. You did not invite your family, all of them, so that they will come and learn. So that as you are making money, they are making money. They are not going to be depending on you or trying to not harm you spiritually. Because when you are the only one who having money in the family, every high will be on you. And if you don't give them money, you become their enemy. And if you will give them, you will also become their enemy. True study, I was studying, was it yesterday? I read a wedding man gave one of the uncle. He went to the village and gave the uncle money. After giving this uncle money, he left. After 2 months, the man was not sick and everything. They brought the man back to the village. Before you know it, the man was at the point of death. Until there was intervention, they started praying for him. Before you know it, this uncle started confessing and said, yes, he's the one. That the man came. He just came and gave him dirty money. That the money he gave to him were dirty money. You can't imagine how people can be wicked. That the money, this money is not even your money. This one is somebody gave you out of his own free will. Then you are going to do things to just affect the man that gave you money. And when they ask him why, what has this man done to you? He said, yes, when he came, the money he gave to him were dirty money. That he didn't see sharp, neat, new money to give to him. He gave him dirty money. Just because of that, you attacked him spiritually. Be careful who you give your money to too. You see, when you don't respect money, money will not respect you. Go to my platform. I told you I have summarized the prayer of money is there, and the 10 commandments of money is there on our YouTube page. Go and learn from there on how to handle money, how to treat money. Don't just give your money out anyhow. You can imagine. Quickly, I'm going to end with this 70-30 principle I told you about. 70-30 principle. And this is your first lesson when it comes to savings and investment. What you do is this: when you receive your earnings, your income, you split it into 70 and then 30. The first 70% of that income is what you actually spend on, for example, your feeding, your electricity, your just your normal spendings. So you are living on 70%. So the other 30%, you split it into what? 3. The first 10%, if you, because we have people here that are not Christians, there are people here that are not Christians. So if you are a Christian, yes, the first 10% is your tithe, is your giving. For those of you that are not Christians, whatsoever you believe in, if you believe in alms giving, if you believe in your charity, yes, first 10% is for charity. The second 10% is for your investment. And then the last 10% is for savings. The 30-70 principles say the first 10% is for your charity, is for your tithe if you are a Christian. The second 10% is for your investments. And then the last 10% is for savings. Don't forget, we said one of the law for God is that a part of what you earn is for you to keep, is yours to keep. We said that last week or last 2 weeks. So 70-30 principle means live on 70, the other 10% for charity, for tithes, the other 10% again for investment, and then the last 10% is for what? Savings. So save 10% for savings, invest 10%, use 10% for charity or tithe, and then live on 70. That's what the 70-30 principle is saying when it comes to budgeting. I will leave on budgeting in our next meeting on the 24th. I will start with budgeting and reveal more things to you. I was going to show you, Navida, what to do to invest in it, how can you invest in it, what you need to do. In fact, like I said, you can book a private session with us. It's very simple. We teach you on how to actually be financially free. Me, I'm already liberating myself financially. Very soon and very soon, you will see George. You will not believe your heart. I can tell you, all of you, the future is really bright. But it's not just going to be George alone. Also with everybody on this platform. For Lee, Fumi, Bevelyn, Mercy, Virginia, Victor, Agoke, Stacy Osaze, Stratford, that's Pastor Nelson, and so many of you that I cannot mention all of your name here. Very soon, I tell you the truth, you'll be financially free. Like I started with this statement, you cannot be totally free until you are financially free. God bless you all. Let's open the line for questions. I'll take 2 questions. There were a lot I still have here, but my time will not permit me. I just have to stop here. Don't forget, I talked about the 3 incomes that you have: the earning income, which is active income, your passive income, your portfolio income, and then I was teaching on Navida, but time will not permit us to look at that. But by next week or next 2 weeks, which is on the 24th of this month, when we gather again, I'll be teaching you more. Let's take some questions. Maybe I'll take 1, 2, 3 questions. Have you learned something today? If yes, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You have learned something. You see, don't
Brother
play
George.
alone. Go and invite people to come to this platform so that nobody will say you have given them dirty money. Your money is safe. Let's go with questions. Let's get questions now. Questions. Raise up your hand on the platform. I'm going to take some questions.
Brother George.
Yes, go ahead.
I would just, because I don't do Navida, I do Guardian. But
Yes.
when you spoke of Navida...
No, hold on. Let me quickly teach you on that. Hold on before you continue.
Yeah.
Guardian is a broker that we sell stock. Guardian is good, very good, is recognized and is regulated by the FCA. Yeah. Now, if you're like, for example, you want to buy baked beans, you will go to McDonald's, right? You go to Tesco to buy baked beans, okay? Do you know the baked beans that you are buying from Tesco? Tesco is not the manufacturer, or they are not the one producing baked beans.
Yeah.
But Tesco will sell baked beans to you. So what the Guardian is doing is, the company Navida will not sell their stock to you directly, but they will sell it through a stock broker, which is Guardian.
Okay.
Do you understand it now?
Okay.
I just teach you something else you should pay me money for.
Yes. Which means there is, are you not saying that there is no need to register with Navida directly? Or
they will not sell to you directly. They must sell it through Guardian, like you have.
Guardian.
Guardian. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's where I was a bit confused.
No, don't be confused now. Yes.
If Navida, because I do know Fidelity and Guardian.
Yes, and they are good. I can encourage you, continue in that line. Guardian is very good. I know some of you are like, what are we discussing? We don't even know which one is Guardian. Is it Guardian newspaper? That's why you need to stick to this platform. So continue, register with Guardian. That's a very good one. I can encourage you now, since you are on Guardian, you have registered already, go and buy the stock for Navida. I can tell you, come and thank me later after 2 months, because your stock have gone up. And bring money for me when you start making money. Let's come back. Questions, please. Questions. Yes, raise up your hand on the platform if you've got a question. Okay, it seems everybody Hope I did not offend you. Or I have revealed to you that it seems you have just been playing. But it's good. It seems all of us, we have been joking when it comes to our money. And that's why we are all suffering the way we suffer. Or the way we are suffering. You see, there are ways to make this money. It's just that we don't know it. And that's what we are teaching on how you can make it. And that's why our platform is make, multiply, and manage your money. So we are looking for ways now to make it. Let's get from Victor. Victor, go ahead, please. Victor, go ahead. You are on mute. Go ahead. Victor, yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
I want to say thank you very much for this wonderful lecture. Of course, today is my first time. Somebody invited me. But from all your teaching and some of this company you are mentioning, some of us are in Nigeria, and it's difficult for some of us to know about these companies and how you can invest in them. I don't know if you can be of help to me so that I can make some investment as soon as possible.
Okay, that's fine. You see, thank you, Victor. You see, I have a rule. And what's my rule? You see, the first part for investment is knowledge. You need to go and investigate. You need to know what you want to invest in. After the end of the teaching for last 2 weeks that we had our presentation like this, when I finished teaching, somebody called me and said, I have 15,000 pounds. Please, I want to give it to you. I want you to help me to invest it on something. I don't mind. I will pay you commission. I will pay you something on it. You know what I told the person? I said, the first question I asked the person, I said, do you know me? He said, no, but I saw you teaching and I can see this genuinity in you. I know. I said, how much do you know me? Do you know where I live? Do you know who George is? Do you know what George is doing? Do you know George's family? How dare you? You carry your 15,000 pounds hard-earned money. You want to give it to someone? You just after hearing teaching like this, you want to give him your money? You're already working against the principle for finance. Don't play with your money. Before you pass with your money, you must investigate. Investigate before you invest. So, Mr. Victor, I will encourage you, the first thing to do now is to go for knowledge. Start investigating. Start getting to know what are these companies. How do I invest in stock? Ask more questions. Stay on this platform. Go to our YouTube page. Subscribe to your YouTube page. Investigate who George is. Try to know what Navida is. Try to know other companies that you can actually buy stock from. Try to know where you can put money into. Try to know real estate agents. In fact, we are already in discussion with some real estate company that is partnershiping with us, and we investigated them, did our due diligence, checked them out to ensure that they are genuine enough. Very soon, if whatsoever we are doing, if we go through, we invest, we introduce them on this platform. Good place to invest your money. So, Mr. Victor, just to answer you, it's not for you to send money to me or bring your money now. No. The first thing to do is knowledge. Go and investigate. Go and study. Like I said, whoever that is doing well in anything that you want to do well in, know what you don't know. And that's why the person is doing well. So the first part in investments is knowledge. Go and study. I give you 1 month. After 1 month, come back to me and say, George, I'm ready now. I want to invest. And here I will listen to you. Not you just came here for the very first time, like you have said, and then you don't even know me, and you are telling me to give you direction. I won't do that. I'm not someone like that at all. You need to know me, build relationship with me, have to know my family, I have to know who is this person. Is it the person that will run away with your money? But let me tell you, it's only genuine people that will teach you something like this and that will talk to you like this. Well, anyway, that's aside. But just to let you know, Mr. Victor, that's a very good one from you. Yeah, that's a good one from you. You're already one step to your financial freedom for even making an attempt and say, yes, I'm interested in this thing. But the first thing I want to encourage you is go for knowledge. Go and study about all I've talked about. Go and investigate all I've talked about. Just on Navida. You know what I was telling you about Navida? Because the company is, in fact, the highest people that patronize Navida is first, Microsoft patronize them. Facebook is patronizing them. Amazon patronize them. Elon Musk is patronizing them. So tell me, how will this kind of company now fall? The stock, the more they produce things that AI is involved with, the more their money is going to go up. The more their money is going to go up. That's just the strategic way to know where to put money into. The same thing. Let me tell of you, those of you abroad, the best time to invest in Nigeria is now. And where are you going to invest in? Is in property. I can tell you. You know why? There's hunger in Nigeria as we speak. Everybody, people are selling their houses to eat. You know why? Anybody that have 3 houses before, and now the economy is the way it is, they will want to sell one and leave 2. Once they sell one, that one they are selling, they are going to sell it so cheap in a way that you abroad, you are able to buy it. Where can I buy property? Where can I buy land? Where can I buy building? Investigate George. George will teach you and show you where to put 1,000 pounds. And under 1 year, that your 1,000 pounds will turn to 10,000 pounds. It looked like magic. I bet, George, is it true? Well, anyway, you see, there's no amount of things you will tell anybody that their mind is not ripe enough. They will discard it and say, I beg you, it doesn't work like that. See? Well, that's to you. That's why all of us cannot be rich. Nobody will wash our cars if all of us are rich. Let's take one more question, and then I think all of you have still put. Still, nobody is going out of the platform. But let's see. Let's take one last question. One more question, and then I will run up. Let's take the last question. Okay. If there's no question coming in, I think maybe I've touched all of you in the wrong place. But it's good. I must strike you to know that yes, we are serious here. I don't expect you, and you don't expect me to be smiling at you when teaching you on serious matter. But I just want to encourage you. Share this link to people. As we speak, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube page, go there now. Just type George Owen. You see the Renew Mind. As we speak now, go on your phone. Type it now. Type it now. If I don't see you subscribe, the next time you come on this page, I will remove you. If you come on this page, and like I said, it's very important that you invite your family, invite your friends, let them come and learn too, so that they don't depend on you. If one person is wealthy in family, you are still in poverty. If you are the only one that is rich in your family, you are still in poverty. So you need to carry your people along. The same thing with your friends. Gather your friends, call them in. Some of the things we teach here, nobody will teach you. They will not tell you, they will not help you. Who is raising up his hand? Is Victor. I think Victor have asked already. He has asked this question already. Victor asked this question already, and I have answered it. Victor wants to invest, and I like that. That's the first thing. But I want him to go and investigate. I want him to go and learn more. So like I said, please invite your family, invite your friends, invite everybody. On the 24th is when we are going to meet again. Go to our YouTube page, type George Owen, type the Renew Mind. You'll see it there. You'll be able to subscribe to our YouTube page. So I want to thank all of you for joining. This is where we're going to draw the curtain till we meet again by next week, which is 24th. We'll share the flyer and share the link also. On the 24th of this month, we'll be meeting again. We will be teaching you something new as far as finance is concerned, as far as making money, managing your money, and multiplying your money. God bless you. Till I see you next time we meet on the 24th of February. Remain actively investing. Remain actively guiding your finance jealously. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank
See
you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. God bless
Thanks
you.
very much,
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
all of
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
This
Olufumi,
was
thank
really
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
today.
Next
Thank you
God
very
bless you.
much.
Regina, thank you. Ekido, thank you.
Go with
Thank you,
God.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ameze, thank you. Lee,
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, sir.
thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. God bless you.
Thank
Esther,
you.
thank you.
More
Esther
grace.
Boima.
Thank you.
Esther, were you raising up your hand? I'm just seeing your hands. Esther Boima. I'm just seeing that hands now. Sorry.
It's
I didn't
okay. Next
see
time.
that
Thank
hands on
you.
time. Next time you ask your question, God bless you. Thank you. Ifoma,
Yeah,
thank
God
you.
bless you.
God bless you. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
sir.
you. Omatsobe, thank you. I know all of you, you've learned so much. The coordinator, I'm just seeing Barrister Kenny, are you still here? Oh, unmute yourself and thank all these people. And because I've been looking for you on the platform. Barrister Kenny, thank you, Barrister Kenny. Pastor Efe, are you here? Pastor Zion, is now you're raising up your hand. I'm just seeing the hands. I didn't see that. Pastor Zion, God bless you.
God bless you.
Pastor Efe. Pastor Zion, you have a
I
question.
appreciate
God
you.
bless you.
I just want to appreciate you, sir. I'm so
Thank
grateful.
you. Thank you, Pastor Zion. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. In fact, I appreciate you. Daniel Osazua, thank you. Thank you, Pastor
Thank you so
Mercy. Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you,
sir.
Pastor
Thank you so much,
CC.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Pastor Mercy,
much.
Pastor Zion, Sister
Thank you for
Esther.
joining.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
sir.
Felicia,
Thank
thank you
you,
for
Sir.
joining.
Thank
Victor.
you, sir.
Thank you. Femi,
Florence,
thank you
thank you
so
for
much. I
joining.
celebrate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lee, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Till I
Our
see you on the
assistant
24th.
facilitator,
Keep
thank you so
sharing.
much,
Keep
Dr.
sharing. Keep
Owen. Thank you
sharing.
for
Keep
sharing this with
inviting your
us.
friends. Keep inviting your friends. Keep inviting your
Thank
friends. Don't
you.
forget.
Thank you.
Invite your friends. Invite your friends. Invite your friends. It's important they are here. Let them come and learn. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you 24th of February. Thank you.
Thank you.